Okay, so 516 Ohio, taking this video back up as we are headed into the basement space. So very narrow stairs coming down, and there actually is no handle coming down here, so you kind of have to touch the walls. These steps are not typical rise and run, so you have to be really careful. You can see where they have closed off what would have been a window at one point. I need to focus going down these stairs. Okay. All right, so now we are down here in the actual basement. And as you can see, they put some cement on the back of some of the old stone foundation. Here you can see the exposed stone foundation towards the front of the property. So the front of the property faces west, so this is the west wall. And then north wall here. And again, you know, cement over that area. This little section juts out pretty far. I mean, you can see the jut that's happening here. And I don't know if it was originally like that or if it maybe pushed in and they covered it with cement. It's kind of hard to tell. Ceilings aren't too low for one of these spaces, and you can see they actually have a bit of like ceiling drop tile down here. So there's the sump pump that I pointed out earlier that discharges to the south side of the property. And they've got a little door down here, okay, to the back part of the basement. So part of this basement is on a crawl space. You can see that. And then the rest of the basement we're seeing. So, I mean, some deterioration of the concrete that's been poured. There's definitely been some more movement in this section since this was covered, and that's why that's kind of bulging out and cracking there. And then just another view of the side of the basement. That's north side. 2 water heaters down here. And you can see pretty good sized furnace system working on this too. And it appears this property at some point was used as double occupancy as a duplex, but it wasn't legally registered that way. So you can definitely see the earmarks of that having existed at one point. Okay, so now I'm walking into a far less finished area in this basement. And so this is very cellar basement. I mean, you can see like dirt floor going on here and the older foundation. There is a bit of a bulge going onto the wall here. You can, it's kind of hard to get a good look. There you go. So you can see how much that's bulging this direction. Okay. So just unfinished area here. It is damp. You do have your electrical panel in here. And PVC pipe running through this. So some newer plumbing has been installed in the life of this property because PVC is definitely newer, and it attaches to an old cast iron inlet there. Okay, so back inside the more finished area of the basement, again, you have another crawl space on this side. So it's like basement runs through the middle of this property and then crawl space kind of on either side of it. Okay. So now, here you can get a good idea. See how, I mean, distance, how spread out those steps were as I was coming down them. So, okay, we're gonna go upstairs now, and we're gonna go to the second floor. Okay, so for reference, we're going back down that hallway that's gonna lead to that first bedroom that we saw, right? So first bedroom. And then that's gonna wrap around to the entryway, which is then going to wrap around to the stairs that we came to initially in the property. Okay, so going up the stairs, you can see this is where some of the character of the house really starts to show up here in the windows. Again, little cracked window there. Okay, so coming up the stairs now, and you can see immediately in front of me is a kitchen that's been created. And then there's a bedroom over here. And so, kitchen space is actually, I mean, pretty good layout for a kitchen here. You can see this window looks out onto the covering of the roof side on the north side. And it looks like kind of a tar sort of situation on that roof, which makes sense. given the lack of incline there. And then the roof on top is a composition roof. It's about a 20-year roof, brand new. It's definitely not brand new. I would say, you know, it's starting to peel up in several places, granule loss, things like that. Okay, so kitchen. And it looks like there's a room off the kitchen, so we're gonna go there first, and that's gonna bring you into what could easily be a living room space. It could be a bedroom space. You can see you've got windows on this side. That is a heater or air conditioning system that's zoned for this upper area. Wood stove there in the corner. So this could be kind of a cool bedroom or a living room space. And those windows are looking out into the backyard. Okay, again, another broken window there, so it's hard to tell. There you go. So we've ran into, I want to say 3 broken windows at this point that we probably need to be looked at. Okay, so then back through the kitchen, and now we're on the south side of the property, and this is the bedroom here. So this is where the settling really starts to show up. I mean, you can see all the cracks and things in the wall here, but again, it's plaster, and plaster as a material just really doesn't hold up to settling as well as like a sheetrock would. Carpet could use some stretching, maybe some cleaning. And then here's a little closet off of this room. And then this is going to lead us into the bathroom, which again has some pretty interesting angles on it, just like that one downstairs. And so you can see on that side, this one is just a shower here. And then just a little sink, and you have like this area here to the side to store things. Okay. And a little medicine cabinet here on the wall. Okay, and so this wraps you around into another room, into another bedroom in this house. And you'll see when I go back out into the hallway how that connects to the whole layout here. But the floors look better up here, generally speaking, than they do downstairs. This is a pretty good sized room. You know, telltale cracks and things in it that are commonplace in these older homes. And just another view onto the roof there. And you can't really tell in this video because you have to look pretty close at it. Well, maybe you can. You can see just cracking and stuff in the shingles, and I would say, you know, it's just age, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that gets addressed in the inspection. Yeah, so you've got another cracked window here. Okay, and then this goes into the closet space here, which has this bright yellow carpet, but a little bit more closet space. And it's harder to tell in this video, but there's a pretty big incline here as I'm walking down as well. Okay, so to my left is gonna bring me back out towards the stairs that I initially came up, and you can see kitchen goes there. So it's one big circle up here. Okay, the last little thing here is you have a closet right at the top of the stairs, and you can see there's attic access there, and electrical panel for this upper part. So it's got its own panel, its own kitchen, its own bathroom. It was definitely used as a duplex, but now could not be rented out as a duplex for extra income without petitioning the city to get the rights for a double occupancy structure. Okay, so that is it. Let us know what you think.